Guys, you've been in that position before where you're standing over a shot, and what's going to happen is we can either do two things. We can either hit the ball heavy, or we hold on to the shot and then we're going to go miles left. So this is training your release. So see a lot of golfers who automatically, what happens is when they throw a golf ball, they naturally use the momentum of the golf ball, the weight of the golf ball, to propel the golf ball forward. That'll mean nothing now, but what's going to happen is the golf swings basically, it can be very difficult at times to understand how we swing the club around the body, but the arm action gets as easy as this. We take the shoulder back. What's going to happen? We take the shoulder forward, and that's how we get the ball to go forward. So I see common fault number one when people error release. So throwing is related to golf in so many ways. So what I mean by that is place a golf ball, pretend that we're going to hit it. So our brain, the way our brain stimulates is, so we think negative, then what's going to happen is we're going to have a negative outcome. So let's train our mind to think of a positive outcome. So what I mean by that is place the golf ball in front of us. So for example, if I get to the top of that swing, if I was to throw, let's say I'm throwing a golf ball down the range, I'm not going to think about, if I throw this golf ball, I'm not going to think about releasing the golf ball and it's going to hit behind that golf ball. That's going to help you, or that's going to create an early release. Or I'm not going to get into this position where I'm going to hold on to that position, and then what's going to happen is the golf ball is going to make contact in front of the golf ball. So the idea is getting the golf ball in my hand to make contact with the ball on the ground. So almost in that position, I'm hitting into that position. We're hitting that golf ball. So I held onto that release too late there. So even if I'm doing this really slowly, I'm trying to hit the golf ball. So if you miss the golf ball a couple times, what to do is take it slowly. So we're almost doing this really slowly. So I missed that there. Missed that again. So we're trying to get the golf ball in our hand to release and hit the golf ball on the ground. That's a good way of training the timing. So that basically gets the timing of the club head to hit the golf ball and the timing of the hand to almost release the golf ball. So use that drill to train your release better. So we're not releasing the golf ball early. We're getting to this position, we're throwing off. You would never throw something and pretend that there's somebody standing behind me. I'd never throw something and go like that because I'm going to hit the guy behind me. Or if there's somebody standing in front, I'd never hold on to that position because I'm going to hit them. So the idea is just throwing the ball naturally down the range. Almost, it's as easy as that. I'm not thinking about how much lag I'm going to restore, where I want to get the club head, if I want to maintain that, if I want to release it. It's thinking too much into it. So what you need to do is throw the golf ball, release the club as if you're throwing a golf ball. It's as easy as that. Or throwing a cricket ball or a tennis ball, it's as easy as that. So train that method to help you develop your timing, releasing all the different patterns. So we're not holding in this position, we're not early releasing. So remember, if we do that a few times, our brain's going to change the way it thinks and it's going to have a more positive outcome by, so I'm getting to the top, I'm just releasing the club by throwing the golf ball onto the golf ball. So I'm not holding on to this position too long, I'm not early releasing. So think of an outcome based goal instead of technical goal, if that makes sense. So the outcome is trying to get the ball. How do we get the ball to go down the range? We're throwing the golf ball, all it needs to take is we get the right shoulder behind the golf ball, the left shoulder moves across, vice versa, the left shoulder moves in front of the golf ball, the right shoulder gets back to where its original position. It's as easy as that. We're not holding on to this position when we're releasing early, the right shoulder stays back, or we're getting to this position, we're not rotating. So think about any thoughts in that golf, any thoughts in that drill. Remember, put a golf ball in front of you, place the golf ball in your hand, throw the golf ball. From there, that's going to train your release pattern a little bit better. Irons on driver. Any thoughts in that video, post your comments below and subscribe to the channel at Jamie on Golf. And any other thoughts on previous videos, comment below. Like my videos on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and